We all love a good burger and fries. It's a comfort food that brings joy and satisfaction. But did you know that eating too much junk food can hurt your brain? It's about the hidden impact on your mental health and cognitive functions. Junk food is loaded with sugar and unhealthy fats that can mess with your brain's chemistry and function. This isn't about guilt-tripping you. It's about finding a balance and being mindful of what you consume. Understanding the real impact of junk food on your brain health can help you make better choices. Knowledge is power. Knowing how certain foods affect you can help you make smarter choices. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine. It requires the best fuel to operate efficiently. Just like a sports car needs premium fuel, your brain needs nutritious food to function at its best. Junk food is like putting cheap gas in a Ferrari. It might seem okay for a short while, but eventually it leads to problems. In the following sections, we'll dive deeper into the science behind junk food's effect on your brain. We'll explore both the immediate and long-term consequences from mood swings to more serious conditions, and we'll equip you with practical tips to make healthier choices. Remember, taking care of your brain is just as important as taking care of your body. Your brain thrives on balance. It relies on a delicate interplay of chemicals called neurotransmitters to regulate mood, memory, and cognitive function. Junk food disrupts this balance, sending your brain on a chemical roller coaster ride. One major culprit is sugar. When you eat sugary treats, your brain gets flooded with dopamine, a feel-good neurotransmitter. This triggers a temporary high, making you crave more sugary foods to keep the good feelings going. However, this dopamine rush is short-lived. As your blood sugar levels crash, you experience a dip in energy, focus, and mood, setting the stage for a vicious cycle of cravings and crashes. Over time, excessive sugar intake can lead to insulin resistance, a condition that makes it harder for your brain to use glucose for energy. This can impair cognitive function, memory, and even increase the risk of neurodegenerative diseases like Alzheimer's. The link between junk food and brain health isn't just a theory, it's backed by a growing body of scientific evidence. Researchers around the world have been delving into how our dietary choices impact our cognitive functions and overall brain health. Studies have shown that diets high in processed foods, sugary drinks, and saturated fats are associated with a range of negative outcomes for the brain. These foods are often convenient and tasty, but their long-term effects can be quite detrimental. Poorer cognitive performance. A 2012 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that people who ate more trans fats performed worse on memory tests. This suggests that what we eat can directly influence our ability to think, remember, and process information. Increased risk of depression. A 2015 study published in the journal Psychiatry Research linked a diet high in processed foods to an increased risk of depression. This connection highlights the importance of diet not just for physical health, but for mental well-being as well. Brain shrinkage. A 2011 study from the journal Neurology found that people who ate more saturated fats had smaller brain volumes, particularly in areas of the brain important for memory and learning. This shrinkage can have long-term effects on cognitive abilities. These studies highlight the very real dangers of making junk food a regular part of your diet. The convenience and taste of these foods come at a significant cost to your brain health. The good news? Your brain has remarkable plasticity, meaning it can adapt and change. Even if you've indulged in unhealthy eating habits, it's not too late to make a positive change. By making healthier food choices, you can minimize the damage and even improve your brain health over time. Incorporating more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains into your diet can help support cognitive function and overall brain health. The short game junk food's immediate effects. You don't have to wait decades to experience the effects of junk food on your brain. Even a single meal high in unhealthy fats and sugar can have immediate consequences. Brain fog. The rapid spike and crash of blood sugar levels after consuming sugary treats can leave you feeling mentally sluggish and foggy. Reduced alertness. Junk food lacks the essential nutrients your brain needs to stay alert and focused, leading to decreased productivity and difficulty concentrating. Increased irritability. Blood sugar fluctuations can also affect your mood, making you more irritable, impatient, and prone to emotional outbursts. These short-term effects might seem harmless, but they can significantly impact your daily life, affecting your work, relationships, and overall well-being. By being mindful of what you eat, you can avoid these energy crashes and maintain consistent mental clarity throughout the day. Cravings and addiction. Junk foods grip on your brain. Ever wonder why it's so hard to resist that bag of chips or that chocolate bar? It's a common struggle many of us face daily. It's not just a lack of willpower, it's your brain's reward system being hijacked by these tempting foods. Junk food is designed to be hyper-palatable, meaning it triggers intense pleasure responses in your brain, making it almost irresistible. When you eat junk food, your brain releases dopamine, a neurotransmitter that plays a key role in how we feel pleasure. Dopamine is the same neurotransmitter involved in reward and addiction, which is why junk food can be so addictive. This creates a powerful association between the food and pleasure, reinforcing the desire to eat more. As a result, you find yourself craving more of it, even when you're not hungry. Over time, your brain becomes less sensitive to dopamine, a phenomenon known as desensitization. This means you need to eat even more junk food to experience the same level of reward, leading to increased consumption. This can lead to a vicious cycle of cravings, overeating, and weight gain, which can be difficult to break. The good news is that you can break free from this cycle with determination and the right strategies. By consciously choosing healthier alternatives, such as fresh fruits and vegetables, and retraining your brain's reward system to appreciate these healthier options, you can reduce cravings and regain control over your eating habits, leading to a healthier and happier life. The long-haul junk food's lasting impact. The occasional indulgence might not seem like a big deal, but the cumulative effects of a long-term diet high in junk food can be detrimental to your brain health, potentially increasing the risk of cognitive decline. A diet high in saturated and trans fats has been linked to an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. These unhealthy fats can damage brain cells and impair communication between different areas of the brain. Memory problems. Excess sugar intake can impair memory function and make it harder to form new memories. Learning difficulties. Junk food lacks the essential nutrients your brain needs for optimal cognitive function, potentially affecting your ability to learn and retain new information. These long-term consequences highlight the importance of making brain-healthy choices a lifelong habit. It's never too late to start nourishing your brain and protecting it from the damaging effects of junk food. Mental health matters. Junk food and your emotional well-being. The connection between your gut and your brain is well established, and what you eat can significantly impact your mental health. Studies have shown a link between diets high in processed foods and an increased risk of depression. A 2019 study published in the journal Nutritional Neuroscience found that a diet high in ultra-processed foods was associated with an increased risk of depression. Anxiety. The constant blood sugar fluctuations caused by junk food can exacerbate anxiety symptoms, leading to feelings of restlessness, nervousness, and worry. Mood swings. The dopamine roller coaster ride triggered by sugary treats can lead to dramatic mood swings, leaving you feeling irritable and emotionally unstable. By prioritizing whole, unprocessed foods, you can nourish your gut microbiome, the trillions of bacteria that live in your digestive tract, and support a healthy gut-brain axis, which is crucial for emotional well-being.